Okay, here we go. Greetings all, welcome. Today, new venue for me, at least I'm in the office. We still have 3 great teachers ready for you today for our Intro to Adapted PE practicum. We are going to start off with Nicholas, who's going to be teaching us all about snow day. So Nicholas, you can go ahead and get us started.
Get my share going. All right, can you guys hear me all right?
Yeah, perfect.
Okay. 1 second. Okay. Hope everyone's doing all right. Today we have a snow day in Kin 320. My name is Mr. Nick. So first, it's time to collect our materials. So you guys are going to need 3 to 5 rolled up socks or anything else you can use as a snowball, and then 1 target. So that can be a laundry hamper, a shoebox, or anything else you have close by. I'm going to give you guys 20 seconds to collect those materials. And if you guys can't find anything good to use as a target, you can always just use your imagination, have an imaginary target. That's perfectly fine. And then also, as you're collecting these materials, make sure you have plenty of space around you because that'll be important for this lesson. Okay, hope you guys were able to get some good things to use as snowballs. Now we're going to do an overview of today's activities. So first, we're going to have a winter warm-up. Next, I'm going to introduce you guys to underhand tossing. And then finally, there's going to be a snowball challenge game that we're all going to participate in. And then last thing before we get started, our word of the day today is snow. And that's going to stand for seeing our surroundings. We want to remember never to give up. We want to know that it's okay if we mess up. And then we always want to try to work together. So that last one's going to be important in our lesson today because we're all going to be working towards the same goal. All right, here we go. Brr, it's cold. Let's get warmed up, everyone. So our first winter warm-up activity, it's going to be jumping jacks, or if you're seated, we're going to do angel arms. So it's going to be just like snow angels. So again, if you're standing, it's going to look like that. Or if you're seated, it's going to look like that. And this is going to be for 30 seconds. Ready, begin. All right. Getting some good looking snow angels out there. Great work, everyone. Oh, I like how fast you're going, Larry. I like how everyone's bringing their arms all the way up. Beautiful snow angels. 5 more seconds on this one, everyone. Oh. All right, and that's it for the jumping jacks. Next up is arm circles. And for these, you guys want to make sure that you fully extend your arms, just like when you snowboard and you have to balance. So first, we're going to do 15 seconds of forward arm circles, just like you see here, going forward. Ready, begin. And make sure you're fully extending your arms. Right, nice arm circles, Larry. Great job, Cecilia and Sergio. I like the arm circles you guys are doing. Okay, time's up on that one. Now we're gonna do 15 seconds going the other way. So 15 seconds of arm circles going backwards. Ready, begin. Remember to fully extend those arms. Great work, everyone. Great arm circles. I like how you guys are fully extending your arms. 2, 1. All right, great work. And our last warm up is going to be rolling shoulder circles with your hands at your side, just like when you ski. So if you're seated, it will look like this. And if you're standing up, it will look like this. And this is going to be for 30 seconds as well. Ready, begin. And just try to focus on making circles with your shoulders on this one. Now get all that blood flowing around our arms because we're going to be using our arms for our underhand tossing. All right, nice shoulder circles. Good job, Chloe. Both Chloes are making some nice shoulder circles. Good job, Ellie. Nice shoulder circles, guys. All right, and time's up. So now I'm going to introduce you guys to underhand tossing. So there's 4 key steps that we want to remember when we underhand toss. The first is going to be that you want to look at where you want to toss your ball. So you want to keep your eyes on your target the whole time. Second, you want to swing your arm back and then forward like a swing in one motion. Third, you want to let go of your ball between your knees and your upper waist. And then fourth, you want to keep your hand out after you release your ball until your ball lands. So that's called your follow through. So everybody just remember these 4 steps. And there's a little example video right there of all of them together. All right, so first thing we're going to do is a practice round without our balls for 20 seconds. So I just want you guys to work on those 4 motions for 20 seconds without your ball. And you can do it seated or standing up. Ready, begin. So just focus on keeping an eye on your target, swinging your arm back and forth like that swing. All right, great work. I like how you're swinging your arm back and forth, Larry. I like how everyone's keeping their eyes in the same spot. You guys are working on your release point. That's good. Okay, great work, great work. Now we're going to do a practice round with our snowball for 30 seconds. So grab your balls and we're going to either toss them at our target or in front of it. So this is just going to be a practice round with our snowballs. And remember the 4 keys. You want to look, swing, let go, watch, and hold. Ready, begin. Okay. Great work. Good job holding your hand out there, Larry. Good work, Cecilia. And yeah, you guys can just go and collect your balls if you run out of them. Nice job, Julian. I like how you're holding your hand out there until the ball lands. All right, and stop. So everybody make sure they go and collect their snowballs. And now I'm gonna go over the rules for our team snowball challenge. So we're gonna have 2 rounds. They're gonna be 45 seconds each, and you're gonna try to toss as many snowballs into your target as you can. And our goal for this snowball challenge is to make as many as we can. A whole slide full of snowballs at the end of this challenge is gonna equal enough snow to build a snow family. All right, so our first round. This is where you guys can stay where you practiced or move back 2 to 3 steps or feet if you want to challenge yourself. And remember to use all 4 steps when tossing. And then also try your best to keep track of how many you make. So ready, this is gonna be for 45 seconds. Now we're actually gonna try to make as many as we can into our target. Ready, begin. Okay, I see some people took a couple steps back. I like how you guys want to challenge yourself like that. All right, nice job swinging your arm, Julian. Remember everyone, hold your hand out there until your ball lands. And keep your eyes on your target. About 20 more seconds in this round, everyone. Good job, Chris. I like that swinging motion. I like how you're keeping your eyes on your target. Let's go, let's get those snowballs in there. 10 more seconds in this round. Everyone's looking great. 2, 1, and stop. So everybody collect their snowballs for our next round. Great work. Everyone was using great form, great technique. All right, and this is our second round. So this is gonna be your final chance to challenge yourself if you wanna take an additional 2 to 3 steps back from your target, or if you're seated, another 2 to 3 feet further back. And just one more time, here are our 4 cues that we wanna remember. So you wanna look, swing, let go, watch, and hold. All right, is everyone ready? All right, let's go, 45 seconds, begin. All right. Great job, Ellie. I like how you're holding your follow through. 25 seconds. Good job, Michaela. Great release point, Cecilia. Nice work, Gil. Okay, everyone's doing great. 3, 2, 1. All right, that was it. That was our snowball challenge, everyone. Now I want you guys to show me with your hands how many you made. So everybody just hold up with your hands how many you guys made. All right, I see Dr. Bender made 10, Gil made 10. Wow. All right, a lot of snowballs are coming in, guys. Keep showing me how many you guys made. Okay, I see Matt made like 20. Michaela 5. All right, they're coming in. I think we're gonna get it, guys. I think we're gonna get a whole slide full of snowballs. Look at all these snowballs coming in. Everyone worked together so well. Look at all these snowballs we made. Oh, they're still coming in. You guys made a lot of snowballs. There they go. There they go. We're gonna fill up the whole screen. We're gonna do it. I think we're gonna do it. Oh my God. Almost. We're almost there. Look at that. Oh, there it is. The snow family. We did it. Everyone wave to the snow family. Wave to the snow family. And look, it's a little snowman dog. All right, let's all celebrate. We did great. Let's dance. Let's choose a celebration dance and dance for 30 seconds. Whatever dance you guys want to do. 30 seconds. Let's celebrate. Woohoo! We've made the snow family. Great job, everyone. Let's go. Yeah. All right, I see some great dances. You guys are getting down. Good work. Oh, Cecilia and her little homie are getting it. Good job. Hey, Michaela, I see you. All right, there we go. That was our celebration. Great work, everyone. I love all those dances. They're super amazing. All right, so now I have a couple snow day questions for you guys. So first, where are you supposed to release your snowball when you're underhand tossing? Is it A, below your knees, B, above your waist, or C, between your knees and waist? And you guys can shout this out or type it into the chat, however you guys want to do it. All right, see some C's. You guys are right, C, between your knees and waist. And then my last question for you guys is, how do you feel about your ability to underhand toss? Are you A, confident, B, still need to practice more, or C, not good? And remember, it's completely okay if you don't feel good about it. You know, everybody's got to start somewhere, and we can all practice to always get better. Okay, so I see a lot of A's. Great work. Great job, everyone. That's the end of our snow day. Great job, and everybody enjoy the rest of the winter season.
All right. Nicely done, Nick. That was a lot of fun. A great snow day had by all. Next up, we have Julian. Julian's going to take us around the world.
All right. Let's see. Okay, can you guys see that?
Yes, looks good.
All right, perfect. Okay, so hello. I am Julian, or you can call me Mr. Catania, and today we're going to be traveling around the world. So some materials we're going to need are lots of space, comfortable clothes and shoes, and water. And I see Candace there has her water, so good job. Well done. All right, so where have you traveled to? Let me know. Unmute yourself, let me hear it, or put it in the chat. I want to know. Nick?
I've been to Mexico.
Oh, nice. Well, we're gonna visit Mexico today, so it's gonna be your second trip, okay? All right, let's do this. So you guys ready to start? Yeah, Sergio, Cecilia, ready? Candice, okay. All right, let's do this. Let's go. All right, so right now we're in the US, so we need to catch our airplane. So we're gonna start off with some orange circles here in the US. So we need to make sure to stand tall, extend our arms wide like a bird, and make circles with our arms. Let's go, 30 seconds. Oops. There you go. All right, like that. Well done, Sergio and Cecilia. Okay, Michaela, good job. Looking good. Everybody's doing their circles. Well done, Jeremy. I like that you're going an extra. Looking good. All right, just 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, well done. So next up, we're going to Paris, or we're going to France. And there you on the right, you can see the Eiffel Tower. So we're going to be doing arm extensions, and we're going to be making a Eiffel Tower, okay? So we're going to reach to arms in our sky, stretch them out, and we're going to make an Eiffel Tower for 30 seconds, all right? You got to feel the stretch. Let's go. All right, well done, Ian. I like those. Make sure you fully extend. Looks good. Well done, Chris. Good job, Luz. I like how you're going all the way to the bottom and then to the top. Looks very well. Well done, Gilbert. All right. We're going to go to Spain. And in Spain, there's a lot of dancing, a lot of traditional dancing. We're not going to dance, but we're going to move our high knees just like the dancers, okay? All right, so we're going to make sure to stand tall, hip width apart, and make sure you lift up those knees, all right? Let's go. Oh, good job, Michaela. I see you're using your arms pretty good. I like how you're bending them at 90 degrees. Well done. Good job, both Chloe A and Chloe R. All right. Good job, CJ. I like how you're doing the arms up and down. Looks very well. Okay, we're going to move on to our next country. And we are in China. And we're going to visit the Great Wall of China. All right, we're going to be walking on the Great Wall of China for 30 seconds, starting now. There you go. Let's make sure to bend both arms at 90 degrees. And then slightly bend one of your knee at a time. Well done, Luz. Good form. I like that. All right, and make sure to keep the rhythm going. Don't stop. Good job, CJ. I like how you're using those arms. All right, Miss Bittner, well done. Okay. We are now going to Italy. And we're going to go to Venice, Italy. And we're going to be paddling. Okay? So let's align our knuckles like this. And let's bend both our elbows in. We're going to make an X. All right, let's go. All right, well done, Larry. I like how you're going all the way. Kind of like you're using a sword. Looks good. All right, Nick, well done. I like how you're keeping the flow of things going. Looking very good. Well done, Cecilia. Where did Sergio go? There he is. Hi, Sergio. All right, we're gonna go to Mexico now. So Nick, welcome back. There you go. And we're gonna be swimming on the beautiful beaches of Mexico. Okay. So make sure you reach, fully extend your elbow, and pull back. All right. Let's go. 30 seconds. Well done, everybody. Way to keep up with the exercises. I like how everyone's doing the full 30 seconds. Well done, Ellie. I like that. Very good. I like how you're going, raising your arms up and reaching out. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well done, guys. Let's move on. And well done. Let's clap. Round of applause for everybody. Good job. Very well done. All right, let's keep going. Just a little bit more, okay? All right, we're gonna go to Brazil. In Brazil, they love to play soccer. I myself also like to play soccer, so we're gonna be kicking the soccer ball, okay? Step and kick and keep both arms moving. Let's go. Let's go, Courtney. Put some little bit of energy. There you go. Well done, Courtney. All right, Johnny, I like those punches. Looking sharp. All right. And 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, well done, everybody. Let's move on to our next slide. All right, we're in England and we're in London. England's pretty rainy and there's a lot of puddles on the floor, all right? So we're gonna be jumping. And if you can't jump, we're also gonna be punching the drops, the raindrops. So let's go, 30 seconds. All right, jump to the sky and slightly bend both of those knees. It doesn't have to be a very high jump. Oh, good job, Dr. Bittner. Put in that effort, well done. Larry, wherever you are, Larry. All right, good job, Gil. I like how you're putting your hands in your pockets. Oh, and then you take them out. Good job, Gil. All right, we're gonna move on. And we did it. Everybody, round of applause. Good job. One last stretch, okay? We're gonna go to Egypt to our beautiful pyramids, all right? And we're gonna finish with the pyramid. Make sure to make a pyramid with both of your tippy fingers. We're gonna go left and right, okay? 15 seconds each side. Let's go. Or you could move left and right. That also works. CJ, I like how you're staying in one position. Looks very well. Good job, Courtney. All right, and you can switch now. Good job, Michaela. There you go. All right. And that's it. Okay, so for our closer question number 1, when paddling, which body part did we work out? The chest, arms, legs, or stomach? We did A, the chest. All right, question number 2, which was your favorite country? You can let me know in the chat or just let me or tell me. All right.
Italy.
Italy, okay. Thank you, Michaela, Italy. And then last question, how did you feel about the lesson? Show me on the camera. Thumbs up, sideways, or down? Well done, I like it. Thank you, everybody. Good job. All right.
All right, nicely done, Julian. And next up we have Matt.
All right, good afternoon, everybody. I hope everyone is doing well on this fine afternoon. My name is Coach B, and today we're going to be doing some yoga poses with our favorite friends from Monsters, Inc. Before we get into it, I want to go over exactly why we stretch and why we do yoga in the first place. Well, simply because it increases our strength, balance, and flexibility. It also reduces our stress and anxiety. And I know like during this time right now, it's pretty stressful for everyone. So doing some stretching, doing some yoga can really help alleviate some of that pressure on you. It's also very soothing and very relaxing. And additionally, if you stretch after activity, so for example, if you're playing basketball, football, baseball, whatever you were doing, if you stretch after that, you can actually reduce your muscle soreness and stiffness after. So what I want you guys to do right now is to just simply breathe, because every time you breathe, you bring in new blood throughout your body, and that new blood actually helps your muscles become more flexible, which will help you when you're stretching and doing yoga. So I want you guys to picture it like this. I want you guys to smell the flowers, so you're inhaling through the nose, and I want you guys to blow out the candles or exhaling through the mouth, okay? So what we're gonna do right now, I have this nice little picture up on the screen. When the ball goes up the stairs, I want you guys to smell the flowers, so inhale through the nose. And when the ball goes down the stairs, I want you guys to exhale or blow out the candles. Okay, so I just really want you guys to focus on your breathing. So for 30 seconds, let's just breathe and just focus on our breath, okay? I'm gonna wait for the ball to go back down the stairs. Okay. So remember, we're breathing in through the nose, smelling the flowers, and exhaling through the mouth, and blowing out the candles. If you want, you can close your eyes and try to release some of the stress that you guys have. It's been a tough year. It's been a tough semester. You can really use some stress relief right now. Good job, Nick. I see the way you're breathing in through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Very nice. All right, time's up. So before we get started today with our lesson, I want you guys to meet our friends for today. So this is Mike and Sully. Mike is going to be this little green dude here with one eye. Sully's going to be the big blue dude on the right. And they work here. They work at Monsters, Inc. And what they do here is that they provide power throughout their community by going in through doors and scaring children. But today we're not going to be scaring children today. Today we're going to actually be doing some yoga exercises. So in order for us to help them, with their job, I want you guys to either have a yoga mat if you have it handy. If you don't have a yoga mat handy, no worries. You can always use an old towel if you have one lying around. And if you don't have either, you guys can do it also sitting down. I will provide some modifications for you guys today. All right, so we're going to take a step into Monsters, Inc. We're going to look for our first door. And here is our first door. So we're going to go ahead, look inside that door. And our first pose today is going to be something called the mountain pose. So it's basically you are just going to sit up straight. If you're sitting in the chair with us today, just sit up and straight. If you're standing up, just stand up straight with your palms facing upward and spread out. And we're just going to focus on, once again, on our breathing, okay? We're going to be doing this for 20 seconds. I want you guys to really relax your shoulders, make sure your backs are straight, and you're just focusing on your breathing. 10 more seconds. Good job, Julian. I like the way you're standing up straight with your back. Very nice. Okay. So our next pose is going to be called the Warrior One pose. And for this pose, if you're standing up with us today, you're going to be lunging with one foot forward, the other one straight back. And then you're going to reach both hands up towards the sky. And if you're sitting down with us today, all you need to do is just simply lift both arms up to the sky. So go ahead and start. You really want to stretch through your chest. Make sure you're reaching as high as you can. And if you're standing up with us today, you can go ahead and switch feet or switch legs, actually. A couple more seconds. Very nice, Chloe. I like the way you're stretching the arms all the way up. All right, very nice. All right, so this next pose is called the Warrior Two pose. So for this one, we're going to keep the same exact format that we are doing with the Warrior One, when you're lunging forward with one foot if you're standing up. And then you're going to make a T shape with your arms with one hand out, one arm back. And if you're sitting with us in the chair today, just simply stretch one out, straight out in front of you, and the other one straight back. Okay. 30 seconds for that pose as well. Way to go, Larry. I like the way to outstretching both arms, front and back. Good job, Candace. Very nice, Liz. I like the way you have your arms stretched out, forward and back. If you could go ahead, if you're standing up with us today, you can go ahead and switch legs as well. 5 more seconds for this pose. All right, very nice work, everyone. So the next pose is called the Cobra pose. So if you would like, you can lay down on your stomach for this one, or you could be doing it in a chair as well. If you're laying down on the floor, I want you to go ahead and lay down on your belly, and I want you to lift your chest and your head up off the ground. Or if you're in the chair with us today, just go ahead and kind of slouch down and then put your chest out in front of you today. All right, 30 seconds. And remember, every time we are stretching or doing any sort of yoga pose, we really want to focus on your breath as well. So remember, you want to smell the flowers and blow out the candles. Very nice, nice, Gilbert. I like the way you're concentrating on your pose. Good job, Michaela. All right, a couple more seconds for this one. All right, very nice, everyone. So we're really making a lot of progress right now. You can see Mike is really happy. We're filling up those screen cans. So now we're going to go ahead and enter through our next door. So these next doors are going to have a little bit more difficult poses, not too hard. I want you guys to try your best. If you can't do them, then you're more than welcome to take a step aside if you find them too difficult to do. So we're going to go ahead and enter through this door. And our first pose, or our next pose, is going to be something called the airplane pose. So if you're standing up with us today, go ahead and stand on one leg. Either leg is fine, whichever one you choose. And I want you to spread your arms out like an airplane. And if you're in the chair with us today, just go ahead and just spread up your arms and then lean forward and really get that back stretched. Okay, so 30 seconds for this one. If you're having trouble balancing, a tip that I always like to use is I like to stare at something straight out in front of me. So if you were staring at your computer screen, just focus on that. And if you can go ahead, if you're standing up with us, you can go ahead and switch legs as well. A couple more seconds. Very nice, Larry. I like the way you're posing with your arms out like an airplane. All right, great work, everybody. So we're gonna go ahead and go on to the next pose. Next pose is called the reverse warrior. So remember, with the warrior one pose, you can go ahead and lunge if you're standing up, and you're gonna have one arm reach towards the sky, one leg, and then the other arm is gonna reach back behind and try to touch the back of your leg. If you're sitting down, just simply reach one arm up to the ceiling, one arm towards the floor. Okay, 30 seconds for this one. Remember, focus on your breath. Every time you breathe, you're providing new blood throughout your muscles, which will make you more flexible. Nice job, Ian. I like the way you're stretching up. Go ahead and switch arms and switch legs if you can. Nice work. I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far from everybody. Okay, very nice. We're gonna go ahead and go on to the next pose. This next one's called the butterfly pose. If you're sitting down, you can sit down on the floor for this one. And I want you to bring your feet together. And then I want you to hold your ankles and then lean forward at the hips. If you're sitting down with us today in a chair, you can go ahead, if you can, put one leg, up on the other leg, and then bend forward at the hips as well. So go ahead for 30 seconds. I want you to try to really feel that stretch in your hip area. Really focus on that breath. Breathe in through the nose, and exhale throughout the mouth. And if you're in the chair with us today, if you can, go ahead and switch legs if you're able to. Couple more seconds, 2 and 1. Very nice, everyone. And I believe this is going to be our last pose for us today. This is going to be called the sit and twist. So you just stay right where you are right now. And if you're sitting down on the floor, just go ahead and twist one way, put your arm on your leg or on your knee and twist that towards that direction. And if you're in a chair with us, go ahead and just put one arm on the back of the chair and then twist and turn. And go ahead and switch sides as you feel comfortable with. Good job, Candice. Like the way you're twisting and turning and switching sides. Nice job, Floriar. Ellie, very nice work. Couple more seconds for everybody. 2 and 1. All right, so we've helped fill up more of our cans. And as you can see, Mike and Sully have been doing a great work. We did a great job for everyone today. So I want to go ahead and I want to do a little bit of a review before we end up the class, okay? So the first question, why is breathing important when we are stretching or doing yoga? Is it A, is it because it brings in new blood to the body, which makes our muscles more flexible? Or is it B, because it just makes us look cool? So you can go ahead and unmute yourself, or you can type it in the chat. Absolutely, it is A. Remember, every time we breathe, new blood flows out to the body, makes our muscles more flexible. Very nice work. Okay, next question. What are some benefits to yoga, if you guys remember? Is it A, does it improve strength, balance, and flexibility? Is it B, does it relieve stress and anxiety? Is it C, very relaxing and soothing? Or is it D, all of the above? Go ahead and type that in the chat as well, or unmute yourself if you can. I'm seeing a lot of D's, and if you answer D, you are absolutely correct as well. Remember, it does all of these. So maybe next time you guys are feeling maybe a little stressed out, maybe you want to consider doing some yoga. And then finally, why is stretching after activity important? Is it because it warms up the body? Is it because it reduces muscle soreness and stiffness? Or is it C, because Mike and Sully just told us to do it? Go ahead and type that in the chat or unmute yourselves while you guys. Seeing lots of B's. And if you said B, you were absolutely right as well. So great work, everybody. You did a fantastic job. If you can, before you guys are dismissed, I want you guys to write in the chat or unmute yourselves. I want you guys to say good job to another classmate. So just tell everyone how well they did today. It's been a very stressful year for many of us. So I want you guys to just really make some positive, encouraging words towards your classmates, all right? All right, guys, thank you very much. Have a great day.
That's it, all done for today. Nicely done to our 3 teachers. Hopefully you enjoyed these, the snow day, our traveling across the world, and of course our Monsters Inc. yoga. Please join us next Wednesday. it'll be our last Intro to APE practicum. Will be Wednesday at 1 o'clock, and that will be it for the semester. So thanks all, till next time.